Hi, this is exercise 9.1, high pressure seal. We're going to draw this plan and this elevation, turning it into a section. So we'll be hatching it where we're not cutting through, where there's a hole, we will not be hatching. So first of all, there's no M, so it's a standard, standard dimensions. So we're going to start with the plan here. So we're going to start the center, work our way out. Inside diameter is 0.5, then 1.5, 2. This hidden circle is 2.5, and then the outside diameter of this circle, we're going over to the elevation here, and it's going to be a 3.5 diameter. Okay, so we'll start with that first. So we're going to go over here to circle. Well, first of all, make sure I'm visible. The LT scale is 0.5, and my unit is, we're going to go inches. Okay. Circle. We're going to go with circle diameter. Start at 0, 0. And we're going to make the inside diameter 0.5. Okay. We are going to then make the next circle diameter. Make sure it's diameter 1.5. Next one is going to be 2. Then the 2.5, and then the outside circle was a 3.5. Okay, looking at the PDF here, this is going to be this is showing up as hidden because it's this interior circle here. So we're going to change that to hidden. Then we're going to draw our center line here. So we're going to click on that, change it to hidden lines. Then we're going to go to annotate. Well, first we'll change it to our correct layer. Center line. Annotate. Center mark. Click the outside circle. And then we're going to extend these lines out here. See how far out. We're going to make it a little longer. So I'm going to click on, we're going to make sure our properties palette's on again. It's under the View tab, Properties. Okay. So I'm going to go to 0.25. Okay. So pretty much there's our circle. So now we're going to go over here and draw we're going to make this elevation that's shown here. We're going to make it a section as if we're cutting right through the center. So we're going to redraw this, and then we're going to hatch where we're cutting through, and then we're going to make these hidden lines solid because we're now cutting through. This is not an elevation. So we see that there's this is a width of a 2.5, that this comes down on an angle of 34 degrees, which that angle starts here. It goes to the outside, and then this interior, this circle here is this one, and then this little circle here is this one. So we're going to draw this here. Just remember 2.5. This is 1 inch wide because we have 0.5 down here. Here is 0.25, and from here to here is 0.75. So what I'm going to do is, just since I'm on the center line layer, just going to draw a line randomly over here. Okay. And then I'm going to go to our projection lines. Go to construction lines. I'm going to type in the letter H, or just click on H for horizontal. Hit the quadrant of these circles. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to change our layer back to visible. I'm going to offset this center line 1.25 because our overall width is 2.5, so it's already there. 1.25 is down there for me. Okay. Match properties. Match my lines. Okay, and now I want to do this angle. So we knew it was the center line, correct? So I'm going to go to line, go to this point where it matches, and then I want to type in at. I want to do the 1 for the distance, and the angle is 304. There you go. Now we don't have to keep typing that because we have the benefit of having the mirror command. So now I'm going to draw this inside line here. I'm going to draw this line, this interior part, which is, it tells us 0.5 from center line out. So we're going to offset that. 0.5. Offset. Offset. And usually I just kind of draw over some of these lines. There you go. Now we can mirror, 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 and use our center line as our mirror point, correct? Did I have 2 lines here? I did, so I'm going to try not to use that. And then also, if we want it up here, we can mirror off this line. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we know we have drawn that line, we have drawn that line, we've drawn that line. So we've drawn the first 3 lines there. So I want to kind of clean this up and trim it a little bit. I want to use fillet at first with my radius of 0. Okay. Clean it up. Again, I can do the same thing up here. I could have done this before I mirrored it, save a little bit of time. Probably would have been the better option. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this line and this one. And now we're going to draw this interior part. We're going to draw this part now. So we can project this line over, which we already have. But the big thing is we know this line is 0.75 and this line is 0.25 off the center line. So let's draw that in. And then what we're going to do is then we'll connect the 2 locations. So we're going to offset 0.75. And we're going to offset 0.25. We'll just do it to the one side. We don't need this one because we can mirror it. So if you remember, we're going to connect this line. There you go. Oops, forgot this. Okay. And we're going to mirror this. Make sure you get the right center line when you do this. We can erase that. We can erase this now. Since we've projected all this over, now you see we're missing some line here. I'm going to get rid of that. So now I'm going to draw some thin lines here. Use the layer thin line. Use the line command. Okay, what that does is just shows the lines beyond. We're just going to make it a different color because usually when you print out, and it also visually looks different. This line, the lines between here are also beyond. We're not cutting through. Our goal here is we want to make the object that we're cutting through, we want to make that have a bolder line. And then the lines beyond that we're not cutting through, we want to keep them thinner. So, okay, so we have that pretty much hatch. We're going to hatch here, 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 here. It looks like it's a good scale too, which for your knowledge, it's 1. Okay? So now we're going to annotate this. Pretty simple annotation, correct? So we're just going to kind of make it look like that. So I'm going to get onto the dim layer, annotate, dimensions. I'm going to check the dim style. I have the precision to 2 zeros here, and then I also have the scale to 1. Okay? So we can go with our angular first. I'm going to click this top line, this bottom line. There it is, 34 degrees. Okay? Okay, we're going to use our linear here. We're going to go from here to here, down. 0.5, here to here, down. Now, I want to move this in here. I want to move this to the end of the center line. Use the grip because I want to show this center line, show it being, show the line type scale there. Okay, now this has a 3.5 diameter, so I'm going to double click on it, go to symbol, hit diameter for the front of it. And there we go. That's how we do that. And then the top, we got from here to here is 0.75, and then from here to here is 0.25. I'm going to move this one over here so it's out of the way a little bit. Okay, and there's the dimensions on that one. And then we're going to come over here to diameter. And I'm going to kind of start and work my way out, kind of make it a little easier for the person creating this object to read it. Okay. Now on the diagram, it has this one down here, so I'm going to put that down there. So we have it dimensioned. We have everything annotated, and then we're going to put it on the title block to a scale. We'll have you guys do that, figure that out, have both of these on here. Remember to fill out your name, your drawing title, and your scale. And this is exercise 9.1, high pressure seal.